In the last episode, we drove into St. Louis from the west along I-64. In this episode, we first start out by crossing the mighty Mississippi and entering into the state of Illinois. We do this to get better views of downtown from the other side of the river, and then we cross back into town on a very beautiful bridge.
All right, guys, we're going back into St. Louis, this time approaching it from I-70, which is about maybe a mile or two north of the 64 that we just came through. And this one looks like a brand new bridge that they just built. This was not here the last time I was in St. Louis, so it shows you how long it's been since I've been here. This is quite nice. Quite an improvement from the older bridge. Although it is very sad to see a lot of the historic downtown bridges, or these big bridges over the, the mighty Mississippi, Missouri, Arkansas. But they're taking them down one by one because they're just becoming structurally unsustainable. And they're replacing them with, honestly, nicer bridges. So sometimes you gotta get rid of the old, bring in the new. Even for today's standard, this is definitely a feat of engineering. We're going up 4th Street parallel to the Mississippi River. I think we're about maybe 2 or 3 blocks from the river. Trying to find parking so I can walk to the arch. Let's see what we can do. I have to say, there is some pretty architecture in this town. I have to say the weather is quite nice. Maybe I just got too used to the 100+ degree weather in Texas and Oklahoma, but right now it's in the high 80s, low 90s maybe, but it's probably high 80s. And it feels quite comfortable, especially in the shade. I might not even break a sweat this time. It's nice to see the arch from different angles, so anytime I see a new view, I'm gonna take a picture or a video, but of course we have yet to see the main one, which is from right below it, and hopefully we get to go on top and see it from on top. One of the branches of the Federal Reserve Bank here in St. Louis. That shows you that it does have an important location, and is considered a major city in the US to have a Federal Reserve location. Alright guys, we're walking towards Washington, which is one of the main east and west streets in downtown. There are a lot of things to see in Washington. On Washington, rather, sorry. I'm actually going to start out with a coffee / matcha because that's the tradition on Wild Travel Adventure. So we're walking now on Broadway southbound. It's about 1 block from where we were at, parallel back towards the west. We're gonna hook back around to get to the park that leads us straight to the arch. We're about maybe 3-4 blocks away.
time to go inside this one-of-a-kind national park and get myself a ticket to go to the top. Join me on the next episode as we first explore the massive and beautiful museum at the base of the arch that actually took me by surprise. And of course, the main event is going to the top with an interesting hybrid of an elevator and a train because of the shape of the arch. This lifting mechanism consists of small capsules, which makes the ride rather claustrophobic but quite unique at the same time.